MLB's winter meeting. Many clubs expressed interest in Maeda.
A player like this, every club, I think, is intrigued by him. Good talent.
Like I said, we spent a lot of time scouting, a lot of money scouting him. He's obviously an excellent pitcher, and we'll sit down and talk through the process.
Clubs eager to negotiate the rights will be allowed to negotiate with Maeda for 30 days, starting tomorrow. Major League Baseball, Arizona Diamondbacks finalized a 6-year contract with Zach Greinke on Tuesday. He's winner of the prestigious Cy Young Award. He finished the season with the Los Angeles Dodgers with 19 wins. Arizona's deal gives Greinke an average yearly salary of about 4.2 billion yen, the highest in MLB history. It now appears unlikely the Diamondbacks will sign a deal with Maeda.
Imai held a news conference after moving from Lotte to Rakuten as a free agent. Imai says he's very excited, although a little anxious too. Imai signed a 3-year contract for an estimated annual salary of 200 million yen. He'll wear the number 8, the same as his Lotte shirt. He shaved off his trademark beard and made a commitment in the new field. Imai says the decision to shave was his second decision after declaring himself a free agent. He says he hopes to open up a new chapter in the history of the Eagles with his new teammates.
Looking back at this past baseball season, we have a series of reports on players who won titles. Today we have Lotte pitcher Hideaki Wakui, who won the title with the most wins for the first time in 6 seasons. Behind his achievement was a change in the way he squared off with batters. Lotte held a thank you event for fans last month. Wakui attended the event, and he looked satisfied. He says it's great that he won the title in a new environment, and he's happy about what he's achieved. Wakui joined Lotte in 2014 after becoming a free agent. He'd been in a slump and wanted to make a comeback as a starter under Lotte manager Tomito, who instructed him in his early days as a professional. He earned only 8 wins in his first season. Nearly 10 years of professional experience worked against him. Wakui said he was in bad form. He avoided facing the batters squarely. He says he ended up giving up many balls and allowing hits and made him avoid face-off with batters even more. He was determined to do better this season. He focused on throwing balls in the strike zone. By returning to his aggressive pitching style, his trademark fastball regained its power. Wakui says he's satisfied with his pitching, so he can fire himself up on the mound. He also says when he's performing comfortably, he can find his confidence again. Gradually, he was able to get more strikes and fewer balls. And naturally, led to more wins. Lotte won the final game of the season on October 6th. Wakui was going to give me a hot hand. He allowed a 2-run lead by the 6th inning. But he had faith in his teammates. Says the teammates kept on telling him they'd give him the title, so he wanted to give them something in return. Lotte tied the score in the 7th. After that, Wakui was aggressive with his fastball. Didn't allow a single batter to advance to first base until he left the mound in the 10th inning. And in the 11th, Lotte added a run with a bases loaded walk. For the first time in 6 seasons. He says the title is one of the 5 best things happened in his career. He says he's fitted into the team already, but he wants to work even closer with his teammates.
It's not an easy thing to do, to return to the starting line and to rethink what strength he has. And it was quite impressive. And of course, with his experience, it makes it even tough. And he said that most wins he marked this year was completely different in weight from 6 years ago. Because he now has more experience, he said he appreciated that he got his win thanks to his teammates.
New technology is aiming to take some of the heavy lifting out of farming. In Yawatahama City, Ehime Prefecture, Katsuya Kuniyasu climbs up steep hillsides near the Mikan Orange Orchard with ease. You can do this with help. This is a suit developed for farm work. Motors in the suit assist movements of legs and the upper body. Kuniyasu says he's always hurting his back, but now he can lift a 20-kilogram crate of mikan like that. He says it's so easy. He's happy with the device. Researchers, farm machinery companies are letting farmers test the suit so they can get feedback on how to make it more user-friendly. And that ends News Watch 9.
音もなく敵陣に潜入し、人知れず情報をつかむ。それが忍び、忍者です。いざ戦いとなれば、目にも止まらぬ早技。なんだかかっこいい。忍者と聞いて真っ先に思い浮かべるのはその名前ではないでしょうか。服部半蔵。半蔵は戦国時代を生きた実在の人物です。でも実は忍者ではありませんでした。
And new legislation is being introduced in the Senate that would require social media companies to report any terror activity they become aware of to law enforcement. The bill has been introduced by a Republican and a Democrat together, though Senator Ron Wyden, a Democrat, doesn't like it. AP correspondent Tammy Abdullah.
He says he opposes the bill because terrorist activity is a very vague, undefined term. It's unclear whether companies are qualified to be determining what's terrorist activity. He worries it will have the perverse effect of having companies avoid looking for content, so if they fail to report something, they're not accused of breaking the law.
Correspondent Tammy Abdullah reporting from Washington.